Hi everyone, this is Robin and welcome back to my channel. So as promised, today I am back with the second part of my European haul video. So I want to start with letting you know that this is not going to be an unboxing because I have no boxes. I did have to leave the boxes there, so clearly I could not bring all of the boxes that I had because it was a number. And if you follow me on Instagram, you look at the picture I had, or maybe it wasn't Instagram, maybe I did like an Insta story, I had boxes all over the hotel room, so it wasn't possible. Anyway, I want to start with, I'm going to try to make this really short and sweet, so because I do have the third part, which is the ready to wear, and I'm going to try after this to just pop in and do that video as well, just break it up so that it doesn't take so long. Anyway, I'm going to start with the first bag that I got, and a little backstory, as we all have backstories, is that I purchased this bag originally and I didn't use it. I maybe wore it twice, so I sold it. I'm just a firm believer, like a lot of us out there, if we're not using it and wearing it, what's the point in having it, right? So I sold it, and I didn't regret it. So far, I've not regretted any bags that I've sold. I sold them for a good reason, and I try to think it through, which is also why I'm also thinking through more thoroughly what I buy so that I don't have to sell. That's the part I hate about it, you know. Anyway, so I saw this and loved it, and I saw it a couple of times. I think I saw it in LA when I was there, and I thought about getting it, and they said they only had one, and I thought, well, let me, because I knew I was going to Europe, so I wanted to wait to see. So anyway, when I got there, I didn't want to miss out. So this bag is just one of those bags that make you smile when you see it. It's just so cute and so fun. You know, it would be really cute with like a chunky sweater and jeans and boots. You know, just kind of that fun, just add a little playfulness to your outfit. So I just really loved it with all the colors and the patches. And then of course they added another little pop of color to the inside in that beautiful fuchsia pink with the micro suede lining. And here is the strap. About, you know, clearly I don't need to go in a lot of detail about this bag because everybody knows about this bag. But yes, and it's made in France, and it's gorgeous, and it's fun. And actually this patch here is really cute. It's like a velvet, so it's really textured and fun. And then they have this little green one underneath, but like the pops of pink and the pop of red. So cute. Yeah, so love this bag, and I have not worn it yet because I was waiting to do this reveal. So now that I have, now I can. But yeah, so I'm excited to use this bag because I think it's a really, really nice addition to my collection, and also because it is it's a limited edition. So I'm not sure if you can still get this. I don't know if you can order it, but I do know that it is a limited edition, so in my mind, and I think I recall that they're not going to make any more of these. I'm not sure. I don't want to misspeak, but you could check with your sales associate. So the other bag that I've got that I contemplated back and forth because it was between this bag and let me just get it set up here because I put the strap on, make it easier. And it comes in this dust bag. So I contemplated back and forth between this one and the Petite Malle because I really love that bag, and I know that it goes back to the history of Louis Vuitton and the trunks. But it was so narrow, and I just felt like so limited at what you could get inside. And you know, I'm not one to jump on the trends. It has to be practical, it has to work for me. And I felt like this was one that would work better for me. So let me just show you what it is. You probably already know by now. But anyway, it is the trunk clutch, and I just attached the strap so I wouldn't have to do it later, but it's in the epi leather, and it has gold hardware, and it's absolutely stunning, and it does fit a little bit more than the traditional clutch trunk. I mean the trunk, the petite malle, sorry. So it has 2 compartments, and the other thing that I liked about it is I have really just pretty much gone away from canvas bags. I only have 2 canvas bags left, and with the exception of my Speedy, which I think now I did a video on that. I've had it for like 23, 24 years. It was my very first, probably my very first real luxury piece, I guess, or maybe my first Louis Vuitton piece. So I will never part with that because, you know, it was my first Louis Vuitton piece. So, and it's still going strong 23 years later, although I don't use it. I pretty much don't use it, but anyway, you know. But, so like I sold all my Neverfull. I only had one, but I sold it. I sold everything canvas except for my mini Palm Springs, which I absolutely love. I will never sell that, and my my keep alls. But other than that, all my canvas pieces have gone from my handbags. So now, you know, I tend to steer more towards the leather because I'm, again, just being very selective about the pieces that I have. So anyway, that's just me, and the canvas pieces are great, and I might come across some like I did with that I really feel like I have to have, and of course I will buy them, but for the most part I think I'm sticking to sort of the leather pieces for Louis Vuitton. But love this bag, and just quickly I'm going to show you what goes in it. So I was carrying my Dior bag. I don't even know what this is called, but anyways, I'll just show you kind of what I can fit in there from here. And I have my little Chanel zippy wallet. I haven't even done this on my own, so this will be good for me to do. I have my, now these I do have, like my canvas small leather goods I still buy, just the handbags. So I have my coin purse. I have my phone, which is the 7 Plus, 8 Plus, one of those. That goes in there. I have some Kleenex. So this is what this looks like now. Let's see what else I can fit in here. I have, let's see, my Chanel mirror and a lipstick. And I don't have my keys, which I would put those in here. But you can see I have actually 2 different keys. I have my car keys on the clay, and then I have a keychain, which I could fit in there. And maybe when I will come back and do a more thorough what fits in here. But as you can see, you can also just leave it unzipped or zipped. But it fits in there fine. Here's what it looks like on. It really falls right at the perfect place on. So yeah, it's a great bag, and then to get in, if you keep it unzipped, you can just, you know, get right into the bag without a lot of hair. There you go. So yes, this is the trunk clutch from Louis Vuitton. So last and not least, I'll show you the last bag that I left to show you, and it comes in this dust bag from Hermes. Now I will say that clearly, you know, I think I've mentioned before that I did want to add 2 Birkins. I'm not going to say collection. I don't feel like I collect bags, so I'll just say I wanted to add 2 Hermes bags. One, I really wanted the Birkin Togo Leather Black Palladium Hardware. Hands down, I think that's beautiful. It's a must-have. I really wanted it in the Palladium because I have the other one in the gold hardware, so that's what I wanted. And then the second one, I wanted a Birkin 25, and I don't care what, I'm not picky about the hardware. It's just, I want that size because I think it's really cute. And I want that in a color. So those are on my list, and as you guys know, I had the Kelly. The Kelly didn't really work for me. I know that I'm more, I like the Birkin better. And maybe I'm thinking after talking to my sales associate that perhaps in the Kelly I should have had a smaller Kelly because I had the 30 and the Clemence leather, which is a little bit, you know, softer and slouches a little bit. So for those reasons, why it didn't work for me. But anyway, but based on my experience so far, having both, I prefer that Birkin. So the backstory to this is, again, it's Fashion Week, not a lot of inventory. But I did get an appointment, and I went through the whole system, you know, like everybody said online. And I think it took me 3 tries, and I finally got an appointment. But really, after that, I was really like, okay, I don't really care. But I was persistent because I wanted to go through the process once to see what it was like. So yeah, it's just as everyone said, I made my appointment, and of course, before there, I didn't really have my mindset necessarily that I had to have a Birkin. If I got it, great. But I was thinking about getting another bag that was practical, that was really nice looking, very high quality, that I could use a lot for travel. And I thought of this particular bag that I wanted, especially if I couldn't get the other one. So this is what I ended up with, and I'm extremely happy with it. And you guys have probably seen this before. So this is my new Hermes bag, and this is the Jypsiere. In France, they call it the Jypsiere. Of course, that's the best I can do. Jypsiere, I guess, is how it's pronounced in English, and it is beauty. It is a beauty. It is an exact, everything that I wanted in the Birkin is in this bag. It's the Togo leather with the plating hardware. You can see it is absolutely gorgeous, and this is the small size. So I guess this would be equivalent to the 30 Birkin that I have, which I'll come back and do a comparison between this one and my Birkin 30. But, so I wanted this too, like I said, because I'm going to be doing a lot of travel and a lot of like long flights and everything, and I wanted something that looked professional but understated. I would not be comfortable carrying a Birkin just because whatever. But this I felt would, you know, it's just really pretty, clean lines, very simple, you know, very understated, I think, anyway. A lot of people would not know that it's Hermes. So let me show you what it looks like with the strap. And here we go. Probably have this like twisted, but who cares? This is just for showing you purposes. But this is what this beauty looks like. She is gorgeous. And so let me show you the inside. Of course, everything else is just like the Birkin. Okay, so I have this paper inside, and here, as you can see, it looks exactly like the Birkin inside. It has the 2 pockets back here, and it has the zipper in the front. But I think it's probably maybe exact amount that it carries. I'll come back again, like I said, and do a video. But, so let me just show you how I actually use this bag. I cheated and I used this bag. On my trip to Chicago for work, I used it just to try it out so I could tell you how it was. And it was great. So I'm going to tell you the 2 different ways to wear it. So you can, I found that for me to make it easier to use, because, you know, to get in and out, it's like the Birkin, you have to unflap it and, you know, all of that. So I did just like I do with the Birkin. I just tucked it in like so, and I kind of cinched it in a bit, just enough to buckle, and I left it open so that, as you can see, I can reach right in. So if I have something, I can just reach right in here and get it, and it still looks good. And if it falls at a really good place on me, this is how I have it. This is how I have it, and you can actually do it. You can let it out, or you can do it shorter. But for a crossbody, this works perfectly for me. And this is how I used it. You could do it shorter and have it more like a shoulder thing, I think. Or can you? I don't know. Anyway, clearly I haven't looked at it often, but this is the way I bought it to wear. Crossbody, and I think, you know, for me, this bag goes well with a suit, jeans, and this is exactly what I wanted when I travel. I can take one bag, and maybe I typically take like a regular bag, and then I'll take a small bag, like if I'm going to dinner or something like that, that I can grab it and I don't have to take this one. But for business meetings and everything, this is, you know, all I need is this in my briefcase and I'm good to go. Yeah, so it serves every purpose for me. It's black, goes with anything, I don't have to think about it. And yeah, I'm so happy with this bag, and you know, the fact that I might see if this, I'm not sure, I think this is the smallest size. But I was thinking I might buy this in a different color. So anyway, yes, this is my new Hermes bag, and I absolutely love it. And again, because the Kelly didn't work for me, this is, to me, my alternative with the strap, which is similar to the Birkin as you can get, Birkin or Kelly, with a strap that I think is a little more practical. So, love it. Anyway, that is it. So I am actually going to, like I said, try to put up the next video in a few days before I travel again, because then it's going to delay the whole thing. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'm happy I was able to come back in a shorter time this time and do the second part of the video. So stay tuned for the third part, which again is going to be ready to wear and maybe some accessories, or some things that, you know, the small items that I bought while I was away. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.